Happy birthday. Born on the 17th of March. That's a very compassionate horoscope to have. It's people like you in the world who are ready to help people in need, whether they are relatives of yours, family members, whether they are friends, whether they are strangers. You will always be ready to do your bit to help humanity and to help society in that way. You will definitely be a professional of some kind, a lawyer, a doctor, an architect, because you like the long term continuity of life. And why not? You will have the ability to travel the globe, to settle down in other countries if you want. But you will tend to be tied down to your family members, sometimes for too long. Well, basically, because you'll have to make sacrifices to help the education of other family members or other people. Try to also think of yourself as well. You must promote yourself. You cannot leave things to too long a age. It may be too late for you to find how to get the success as quickly as possible. I'm not asking you to be selfish, but think more of yourself. You'll be a person very imaginative and very creative in everything that you do. You will have the touch about certain things which you will know in advance. So your third eye will want to open. You have this gift of knowing what may happen, but you will tend to somehow always look at the negative side of your life. This is because some negative planets are active, and they'll make you always have a sense of why bother to do this, why bother to do that. Fate is against me. You will think that way because you will have to go through many difficulties in your earlier part of life. Like until the age of 27, you may not even have a pattern in your life because you have duties to do to help other people. But don't worry, as the middle age goes on, as you get older, you will get luckier and luckier. And you can do things on a very big scale, do businesses in many countries later on. Everything happens to you later on. Your palms will show many lines, and from there I will read your palms to see when the breakthrough in life will come. That's very important to know. And when that happens, you will catch up with whatever you have to catch up with, and you'll find your happiness. You should not marry too early because the early marriages will be involved with the negative planets. Your choice may be negative. And so if you marry early, the regret will come. So try to hold on and marry later, at least until the age of 27 or 28. That would be a better age, or even 29. You can be very hasty and impatient. You can be very argumentative, so control these areas. Stay away from people who are depressed because you will care for them and you yourself will harbor this depression. Keep company with people who are happy. That would be better and better for you. You'll be able to make a lot of money in your lifetime. And as you get older, you'll be able to invest and you'll be very charitable. You will go into even politics for the sake of helping people through politics. Yes, you can be a leader, but tell yourself rather than be number one, better to be number two and three. Because with your horoscope, if you try to be number one, you somehow get the blame, and that's not worthwhile. So be part of a team would be better for you. Born on the 17th of March, you have to wait until the success story comes, and that's only known through your palms. Palms are very special. And when I read your palms, I will be able to see all that when the breakthrough will come. And when the breakthrough comes, the rewards will come at a rush for you because many of these rewards will be delayed. So when you get them, you'll be a very happy person. You'll be very compassionate, as I said, and you can be a leader. Sometimes you may expose yourself to risk. So try not to do that being too daring and want to go into your ventures, especially in 2020. The planets of 2020 are not very stable. And for people born on the 17th of March, whatever you start to try in 2020, it will have many problems coming your way, obstacles and hurdles. So you want to go slow in 2020. Carry on what you are doing. Don't want to make too many changes. Otherwise, upsets will just overcome you. And you may get some bad news in some areas of your life in 2020. So be prepared for it. Ages are very important. That's what I don't know about you. And so I'm going to imagine some ages to give you an idea. If you happen to be the ages of 15 or 24 or 33 or 42 or 51 or 60 or 69 or 69 or 78 or even 87, well, then you're going to be one very lucky person even in 2020. The enormous energy that comes with it ages, the enormous energy of good luck will be there. You'll be able to control the 2020, but still don't overdo anything. Otherwise, you will have that delay and the problems of not being very happy with what you started. I'm going to give you another sample of ages. If you happen to be the ages of 20 or 29 or 38 or 47 or 56 or 65 or 74 or 83, you have to be a bit careful as well. Careful in the sense that the calendar year 2020 is very slippery, it's moving very fast. And you'll be very excited to start things in these ages which I've just mentioned. And you'll want to create your inventiveness and your creativity levels will be very high. But tell yourself the calendar year 2020 may be a bit slippery. And so go slow. These are ages which are very good, which I've just mentioned. They will have eventful things about them happening during these ages. You could find the marriage, you could find exactly what you want to do in life, turning points for the better, all will take place. But while you're in 2020, be cautious, go slow. You have a horoscope which is very impatient and hasty as well. I'm going to give you some samples of ages, which are you have to be a bit cautious about. If you happen to be the ages of 17 or 26 or 35 or 44 or 53 or 62 or 71 or 80, then you have to really be cautious in 2020. Whatever you try to do somehow will not be stable in 2020. So don't try anything new to start a business, to go into a venture, even to buy a house. Try to slow down all these things because the long term effect will not be very good. And also be careful of your health if you're of these ages in 2020. Unexpectedly, you may discover things go very wrong. Now, I'm going to give you another sample of ages which is also troublesome. And if you happen to be the ages of 22 or 31 or 40 or 49 or 58 or 67 or 76 or even 85, you have to be very careful. These planets of unexpected badness are moving very fast in 2020. Sudden and unexpectedly, business areas, job areas, health areas, and personal areas can all go out of control and you'll wonder what hit you so fast. And the ability of trying to get back on your feet will be difficult as long as you are in 2020. So go slow in 2020 if you're of these ages. Trouble comes from anywhere very, very quickly. Try to travel less as well, because when you expose yourself to traveling to different countries, the exposure to risk will come unexpectedly as well. So you see, ages play a very big part. I want to mention a little bit about your health. Now you will have problems regarding your lungs, and your spine is going to give you a lot of issues, neck area and lower spine area as well. And you'll have to be cautious that accidents, because whatever you do, you born on the 17th of March, you'll be always very impatient and hasty and take shortcuts. Don't take shortcuts as long as you're in 2020 in any area. Things will go wrong unexpectedly. And you also have to be careful. I would mention about your heart, because the heart and the arteries may have a little bit of problems depending on your age. So you see, ages can be that as well. Now, you born on the 17th of March. Don't worry, you're going to make it. Matter of time. Your start will be slow. As you go into the middle ages and more than that, you'll get luckier and luckier. Your palms are going to show when you're going to break through and when you're going to find that peace of mind, that happiness, that prosperity, that wealth. Your palms will show that. And that's why I have a 90-minute session. And in that 90 minutes, with your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. I will do a horoscope for you. And this is my email address. And during this reading of 90 minutes, based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms, I will show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. And I will show you how to reach that supernatural energy that is within you. We all have it. Some call it the soul, some call it the guide, some call it the spirit in us. And I will show you how to connect. Why is it given to us if we can't use it? Yes. So I will show you how to be able to connect and use that supernatural energy. And I'll give you your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions, a lot of energy from the universe. And of course, how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers yourself. So it's going to be a power packed 90 minutes. And it's going to be based on date of birth, time of birth, and especially me reading your palms, which you will send to me by email so that I'll be prepared. And when I talk to you in this 90 minutes, age by age, calendar year by calendar year, we'll formulate a plan how to get the best out of all this. Well, you're born on a day which you will have to make many sacrifices because you love people and you're willing to be so charitable. And yes, you'll be very close to temples and you'll be a person involved in charities of all kinds. That's why I call you a very special person. We need more people like you on earth who are willing to do things for people and make sacrifices as well. I look forward, I've shown you my email. I look forward to an email from you. Until then, I wish you a happy birthday. And I'm Andy. Thank you and goodbye.